Greetings, my name's Rich. This is Classic Games Redefined. We're doing another Mutator Monday, because this week we're putting up 7 Wonders. We might as well look at the core mechanic of 7 Wonders that gives it power and apply it elsewhere. In which case, for the lack of a better word, we're going to call the Mutator that we're looking at this week hand drafting. It's similar to the drafting grid, but a little bit different in what we're doing. It would be suitable for the likes of poker and trick-taking card games. We're showing a poker here. Let's say I'm doing heads up against somebody else. I could play it as, let's say, for example, I'm going to put these 4 cards together because I'm going to say I'm going to take this card. What you do is you pick one of these 4 cards, you take it, and then you put it down as your hand, and then you pass clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on which way you're going to go. So we'll flip it over. Okay. So, okay, well, you know what? I wonder if we could flip it. You know what? There it goes. So I got to pick up this entire thing. We flip it over. I will then, after you see I took 1 card, I could then do a betting round. And I could do the following. These cards get passed. This person, let's say, took 1 card. And then you would pass these 4 this way. And then you can go over here. And then we'll flip this over. So this would be from, if you're playing more one-on-one player, you could choose to play with these dummy hands to the side that you're going to draft from. Or not. Wow, I drew another ace. Which I would assume, okay, do it that way. And then this player would then, amongst these 5 cards, would take 1. And you would proceed to go that, and they would get reduced. If you're playing with more players in the game here and here, they would all take 1. And each time you draw one of these cards here, you can have a betting round. So you would do it that way. Let me do it this way. Oh, wow, you take the entire pile. So let me just do it like this here. And you would take it, and then you build your hand, you have betting that way. Now, similar mechanic if you're playing a trick-taking card game. Instead of the deal, what you're doing here is you're taking a hand, you're taking 1 card, you're drafting it to make your hand, and then you pass the remaining cards around. That is the essence of what you do there. 7 Wonders is powered by that, and that's what we're looking at this week here. And I figured it wasn't originally Mutator I was planning, but it's something you could apply. Any sort of game that has that here. Imagine you could do it as cribbage. Also works very similar to the drafting grid. And go look up that video I did. This one's less combinatorial, perfect information, but still adds an element. And you had a little bit of strategy for what you're drafting. So anyhow, that's what you're doing. You're taking 1 card and passing. And then you could do it instead of the deal. And every single time you do one of these cards, you could bet. If you know people are going for aces, you could pick other things else, and maybe the 2 get left alone, and there's that level of reading people. So anyhow, just another take on an alternative to shuffling. So, okay, that's about it. I do want to thank you for watching, and may your die always roll 5.